Hi, and welcome to this second part of my uncolored books, or books in which I have started a page but never finished. And in the first part, I had grabbed a book in which I did a page and totally forgot about it. So yeah, that can happen too, of course. But I hope you will forgive me. So for this next part, we are starting with the Kawaii Winter and Christmas coloring book. The reason that I haven't touched this one yet is because I most of the time do my wintry pictures during the colder season, and also because I don't always feel kawaii or chibi. I really must be in the mood for that style. And yeah, it's possible that in this winter period I won't be feeling the kawaii style either, so then it's for a later moment. But I do think when these are colored in, like this one for example, it's super lovely. I did one recently in the spring coloring book and had a lot of fun with it. So these are really fun books, not too expensive either. I think I bought this for €4.50, and they are not quite thick, but they're very lovely. And who is the publisher? Just to Kawaii, I think. Yeah. The next book I bought secondhand on Amazon. Really like the art style. Never read the books, but look at that art. Super lovely. And I did start a page in here, but yeah, don't feel it anymore. No, it's not. And I only have her skin to do a bit of shading on the clothing and this building, but no, not feeling it. And if I start another page in this one, I will be feeling guilty because of not finishing the other one. And that's why this stays on my shelf. Same with this book by Terry Pratchett. Love the artwork. Started a page. Ugh. Don't like it. I bought this book for this guy, and it's stupid. If I had started him, I think I would be okay. But instead, I started this page, and I don't have a lot left, and no. Don't like the background, don't like the colors. No. And so it's sitting on my shelf until who knows. Then I'm grabbing some coloring books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's quite okay. The Halloween special, maybe this will be tackled this November or October. The first part of this book, I have the coloring books in which these pages are printed. And then the second half of this book, I don't have any artwork of the artists. So I can easily grab one of those, but so far I haven't. Beautiful artwork, and I really love the quality, the paper quality of the Coloring Heaven books. So it will be a joy to work in. It can take quite some media, but so far nothing done in this one. Then the next ones are just not colored in because they're quite new. I just received this the past week, and I don't know the numbers of these ones. This is number issue 51 and this is issue 52. So yeah, I do think I will tackle this one around October, maybe earlier, because I like the artwork. It's different, it's beautiful. You can do a lot of flashy colorings on this one, but so far I haven't started anything. This one is a bit more recent, and so far I love the artwork, but if I look at all the details of these flowers, then maybe this one is a nice one for Halloween also. But for now, no. And then the Dark Crystal. Never watched that movie. We started it, but I don't know if I like it. Don't know if I like this particular book either. There are some cute pages in it, but not 100% sure. But the Coloring Heaven lets you dive into another world and in another book, which you wouldn't have bought if you didn't have a subscription. And it's not because I don't color in this one now that I won't do it in the future, because you always have some change of style or taste. And so I'm still happy that I have it. Same with these. I think we can do super lovely and funny things with these creatures. But for now, I haven't touched it. But I'm sure these will be fun when tackled. But for now, it stays on my shelf like this. And then I have the Beauty and the Beast coloring book. I got this book as a gift, and although I color in my gifted books quite quick, I don't seem to be able to choose a picture. Also a lot of details here and there. But I really like the art style. Well, this one is lovely, but all these backs of books, I don't know which colors to use on books. I think coloring in a book is quite, difficult. I always have trouble with it. So, but as you can see, the artwork is really nice. But so far, I haven't dived in it yet. So that's this book. The same with the Fantasy Adventure, also a gift. Super lovely artwork. But of course it's a style that you have to feel at the moment that you want to color it. So if I'm in a fantasy mood, I will have to think about this one. Because these creatures and figures are really special. And it's beautiful to take a look at the artwork in the front. But so far, otherwise it wouldn't be on this pile, of course. Then the Myth and Magic coloring book by Kinokui Craft. Or Y-Craft. I think flipping through this book says enough why I haven't started the page. Details, details, details. I'm glad that I have it in my collection, but I don't know how many years it will take me to find the courage to start a page in this one. Although I think you can do some easy colorings with water media. I wanted to start this one for a Christmas picture, but then yeah, I blocked again, and we will see. Then this one, bought second hand, almost paid nothing for it, but still it was a silly buy because, yeah, it's a fun book, but why have I bought it? Maybe this will be a bit nice to color in. But most of them, when I just bought it, I was quite enthusiastic. I thought, oh, it's different and it's funny. But if I look at it now, yeah, no, not a fan. Then we have the Inklings coloring book. I love the style by Tanya Bond. I did start a page in this one with liquid watercolors, and that was a huge mistake because I had to tear out my page. It was ruined completely, so I'm missing a page in this one. And since then, I didn't have had the courage anymore to dive in. And I'm aware that I prefer coloring in smaller faces. It's a lot of work doing a big face, and I really must be into that. Most of the time I prefer little faces, but it's really lovely. So I will be tackling this one, but don't know when. And then we have two Jade Summer books, the only Jade Summer books that I haven't colored in yet. And it's the Chibi Girls and the Chibi Girls Volume 2. Also bought second hand on Amazon. Really like the artwork, but as I was saying with the Kawaii coloring book, I must feel chibi and kawaii. So as soon as oh yeah, I tried Jasmine. Isn't she looking adorable? So she's looking green, so I won't be finishing her. Totally forgot about that. So that's this one, and the Chibi Girls. I don't think I've touched one in here. I did test out some paints, so it seems, because of the back background, but I haven't colored in this one. But these are great for base layers of markers and going over or going on top with pencils, but yeah, you must be in the chibi or kawaii mood. And then the last one of part 2 is my Whimsy Girls Christmas book by Hannah Lynn. I love Hannah Lynn, but I've only bought this book a few months ago, and so I will be tackling this one for sure around the holiday season or the colder season. Really like the art style or the artwork. Hannah Lynn has fun pictures. If I have a coloring block, most of the time Hannah Lynn gets me out of one, so I will be tackling this one for sure. Okay, and now we are at the end of part 2. I'm going to put back all my books that I've shown in part 1 and 2 because I've filmed this straight after each other. And then I am going to take a look on shelf 2 to take, to see which ones I can grab from that one. I hope it's a smaller amount. Yeah, I'm quite surprised by how many uncolored books I have, but yeah, they will be tackled eventually. So I really hope you've liked this second part and that you will join me again for part 3. Thank you very much for watching and take care. Bye.